Hello everyone, welcome to yet another video on periodic classification. In the last video we have completed our S block and P block mnemonics. In this video we are going to talk about the mnemonics for D block elements and F block elements. So without any delay we will straight away get into our video. So what do you mean by D block elements? Remember, if the last electron enters into the D subshell, then it is called as D block elements, and we know it consists of group 3 to 12, and we know group 3 to 11 are called as transition elements. So what I mean by transition elements, they have partially filled electrons in their D subshell. Okay, and then if you see the group 12, they are called as pseudo transition elements. That means it has completely filled electrons in D subshell. And if you see the example for that, zinc, mercury and cadmium, and these three elements are considered as pseudo transition elements. Now we will talk about one by one. First we will be talking about a period number 4, where actually the D block element starts, and we know this period 4 elements are quite stable and many of them are very common in earth crust or ore. Okay, and if you see the elements that are present in period 4 includes scandium, represented as Sc. Then the next element is titanium, represented as Ti. The third one is vanadium, represented as V. The fourth one is chromium, represented as Cr. The fifth one is manganese, represented as Mn. The sixth one is iron, represented as Fe. Then the seventh one is cobalt, represented as CO, and the eighth one is nickel, represented as Ni. And the next one is copper, represented as Cu, and the last one is zinc, represented as Zn. Okay, now we will see the mnemonic in order to remember our period 4 elements. So the mnemonic for period 4 is science teacher Vinita on high. So the mnemonic in order to remember our period 4 elements are nothing but science teacher Vinita Kriplani ma'am Phenoconican Zanhai. So if you decode this, the Sc represent our first element scandium, the Ti represent our titanium, V represent our vanadium, and then Cr represent our chromium, and then this one represents manganese, and then Fe represent iron, and then Ni represent nickel, and then this is representing our copper, and then Z is representing our zinc. Okay, now we will be moving on to the next period, that is nothing but the period number 5. So if you see the period number 5, so period number 5, they are known to fill their 5s shell first, then it will be filling 4d subshell, followed by 5p subshell with rhodium being the exception. That means the rhodium does not follow this trend. It doesn't follow the regular trend, that is first it will be filling the 5s shell and then it will be filling 4d subshell followed by 5p subshell. And the element of this period, especially that is nothing but the 5th period, shows many exceptions according to a rule called Maildung rule. I am not getting into the Maildung rule in detail because it is not in our syllabus. So straight away we go to the elements which are present in our period 5. So it includes yttrium represented by the letter Y, zirconium represented by the symbol Zr, niobium represented by the symbol Nb, molybdenum represented by the symbol Mo, technetium represented by the symbol Tc, ruthenium represented by the symbol Ru, rhodium represented by the symbol Rh, palladium represented by the symbol Pd, silver represented by the symbol Ag, and the last one is cadmium, which is represented by the symbol Cd. Now we will see the mnemonics in order to remember our period 5 elements. So the mnemonic for period 5 element is Zara, Nabi Bana, Muhabbat, Main Teri, Roro, Pukarogi, Aj, Ise Chandni. If I am going to decode this mnemonic, see this Y stands for our yttrium, and then this Z stands for our zirconium, and then this Nabi stands for our niobium, and then this is stand for our molybdenum, and then this stands for our technetium, and then this stands for our ruthenium, and then this stands for our rhodium, and then this stands for our palladium, and this is our silver, and finally this stands for our cadmium. Okay, hope you understand the period 5 and the mnemonics. Now we will be moving on to the next period, that is nothing but period number 6. If you see, this period number 6 includes lanthanoids, or we can also call lanthanoids as rare earth metals, right? And if you see, this period includes metals which are very valuable in nature. One such example I can give is nothing but our gold. Okay, now we will see what are the elements which is included in the period 6. It includes lutetium, symbolically represented by Lu, hafnium, Hf, tantalum, Ta, tungsten, W. Then the next one is rhenium, Re, osmium, Os, iridium, Ir, platinum, Pt, gold, Au, and the final one is mercury. It is symbolically represented by Hg. Now we will see the mnemonic in order to remember our period 6. So the mnemonic is law of the Warner ray as irritating पोपट के साथ हर हो जा पागल. So again you see this La stands for lutetium, and then this is for hafnium, and then we can say this is for tungsten. Next one is rhenium, and then next one is osmium, and then this stands for iridium, and then this stands for platinum, and then this stands for gold, and this stands for mercury. Okay, now we will be moving on to the next period, that is nothing but our period number 7. See, period number 7 usually contains the radioactive elements. Okay, and then if you see this period will also include actinides, which are considered as the heaviest naturally occurring element. Okay, one such example for that is californium. Okay, apart from this, all the other elements in period number 7 are synthesized artificially. So if they ask the one element which is heaviest and naturally occurring, then the answer is californium. And remember, all the other elements in the period 7 are synthesized artificially. Now we will go to the next slide and we see what are the elements it includes. So it includes actinium, that is AC. Then you see it is rutherfordium, RF, dubinium, Db, seaborgium, Sg, borium, Bh, Asium, HS, Meitnerium, Mt. The last one is Darmstadtium, DS. And if you see the trick or mnemonics to remember period number 7, we can say Akle R.D. Sharma की बुक मेन हाइन मैथ्स की डिफ़िकल्ट सवाल. Okay, if again you decode the words, what you will get, this is your actinium. R represents rutherfordium, D represents dubinium, S represents seaborgium, and B represents borium, and then H represent your asium, and then this is meitnerium, and then the last one difficult is your Darmstadtium. Hope you understand the D block elements. Okay, thanks for watching the video. The next part of the video we will be seeing F block elements and the related mnemonics. Please subscribe the channel for future videos and notification.